Good evening, everybody. Welcome to game number three between Maryland and Florida in Miami, Florida. And another great game on set here as Florida, having won the first two games in Maryland, looking to put this series away and get them to move into the divisional round. Maryland will be sending Gavin Floyd on the mound, 9-7 with a 4.60 ERA. Both left-handers that they sent in game one and game two were hit pretty hard. Maybe a right-hander come on in might be able to quell the right-handed bats who have been really hitting Maryland very well. You got to remember, you got 10 runs by Florida in the first game. They took a 3-0 lead in the second game. They were able to hit the ball very well against them. And Doc Gooden, 3.92 ERA, 12-6 record. He's looking to shut this series down. The wind's blowing in from right field at 12 miles an hour. Over 47,000 fans here on hand to watch this ball game go underway. Cupid's Child will come up and bat here. He's 7 of 9 so far. The line driving a base hit, make it 8 for 10 in the series. 7 for 9 for Cupid's Child. He's had an unbelievable series with a bat. Frank Baker's gone 3 for 8 with an RBI, and at the end of the day, it hasn't translated to any type of run production. The 1-0 to Baker drives it to center. This will be playable for Dawson, and he got him for the first out. Babe Ruth is 2 for 7, but has been rather tame here. He's looking to make some things happen with a 1-2, and he walks him as a changeup goes inside. First and second. One down. Jimmy Fox is 2 for 8. A sac fly and around a ground RBI ground out. But Roof and Fox have been relatively quiet. The 1-1 to Fox. Ground ball to short on a second for one on a first double play, inning over. The dreaded double play ball comes into effect. That'll end the inning, and Maryland goes down. Spike in the leadoff man on. On to the bottom of the first. Trey Turner's 3 for 11 in this series. Gavin Floyd, 98 strikeouts and 186 innings, is going to put the ball in play. There's a line drive for Turner. That was a base hit he's on. Phelps will have to contend with Turner's speed. Murphy is 2 for 11 with an RBI. The 1-2. Line drive high and deep, but not deep enough. Ruth will pick up the ball and make the catch for out number one. Sheffield is 1 of 8 with a home run, 2 RBIs. The 2-2 ground ball to third on a first as Turner was running on the play. A man at second with two down. Chipper Jones is 3 for 7 with an RBI. The 0-2 drives it the other way, but right at K line. That ends the inning. And so, despite a couple hit hard balls, Cam Floyd gets out of the first unscathed. Ripken, K line, and Phelps 0 for 6 for K line. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Turner picks it up, fires to first. It got him. Al Kaline, 3-2. Ground ball to short again. Turner goes near the hole. Steps, plants, throws, gets him. Phelps, 3 for 8 in this series with an RBI, is a 2-2. Ground ball to third. Nice play and a short hop by Chipper Jones. He gets Phelps out and he goes on 1-2-3. Dawson, Johnson, and Raines. And as hot as Cupid Childs has been, Dawson's been equally to the task. He's 6 for 8 with a home run and an RBI. The 3-1 to Dawson and a leadoff walk. Charles Johnson is 4-7 with the 3 RBIs came on a bases clearing double in game one. Drive to right center, playable by Ruth, and he picks up the ball for the out. Tim Raines is 3 for 8 with 2 RBIs as a 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to third, go to center for one on a first double play. Double play on Tim Raines. Wow, that's impressive. That'll end the inning to the top of the third. Reynolds, 3 for 8 with a home run and an RBI. Then Floyd, then Childs again. The 1-2 to Reynolds. Ground ball right to short. Nice play by Turner, 6-3 in the hole. Nice play there. Gavin Floyd. Ground ball to short for Turner. He bobbles the ball. It'll be an error. And an error for Turner. He's on. And here's Childs, who's 1-for-1, 8-for-10 in the series. The 3-2. Ground ball, the third down the line. It's a base hit. That'll be for extra bases. Cupid's Childs will come on in here. And a double. He's 2-for-2. He maintains his hot streak there as it just goes by Pete Alonso. Frank Baker's 0-for-1. 1-1 pitch. Drives it high and deep. What a catch by Dawson. But that'll sack a fly and a run. And Maryland has taken a 1-0 lead. Baker with a sac fly RBI. Dawson with an incredible play for the out. Gavin Floyd scores. They have taken a 1-0 lead. And Baker with a sacrifice fly, his first of the series. Here comes Babe Ruth, runner at third, 2 down. First ball hitting. Drives it to left. This is high, this is deep, but not deep enough as Raines picks it up for the out. Maryland scores a run. And on to the bottom of the third, Florida. Alonso, the 2-2 pitch. Drives it the other way. There's a base hit. That's the kind of hit they're going to need here. Doc Gooden looking to bunt him over. He does exactly that. And we'll make a 1-4 put out. Trey Turner, the 1-0. Drives at the center. Base hit. Alonso will not score. First and third, 1 down. David Murphy, first ball inning. Steal the second, not in time. Trey Turner's on. The 0-2 to Murphy. Drives it the other way, high and deep at the track. No doubt about it. It is gone. David Murphy, a big 3-run opposite field home run. They have taken a 3-1 lead. And Murphy explodes for his first. But talk about low and a boom. And the second time around here, and Florida batters are just having a field day again. The 0-1. Ground ball to first. Unassisted play here for Jimmy Fox. There's the out. Chipper Jones. 3-2. Swung on and missed. You struck him out, but they score 3. And Florida now at a 3-1 lead. Fox, Ripken, and Kaline. A pitch to Fox, a 2-1 pitch. Line drive, a base hit up the middle. He gets on. In comes Ripken. A 1-2. Swung on and missed on a changeup, struck him out. Kaline, a 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3 on a curveball. Babe Phelps, the 0-1. Drives it, base hit. First and second. They're able to get base runners on. They just can't seem to get them to score. Brian Reynolds, 0-for-1 today, home run in this series. A 2-2. Ground ball right to the shortstop. There's no way he's going to get him. It'll be an infield hit. Bases are now loaded and they're going to take out Gavin Floyd, who pitched just 3 innings. Very aggressive move here, but Maryland cannot wait any longer. Floyd with 3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, a walk and a strikeout, and a big home run. And Charlie Keller with his 3rd appearance of the series, 0-for-1 to strike out his first game, and a pop fly in the center for the second. Here comes Charlie Keller. The 3-2. Drives it the other way. It's going to be No, he drops it. The runs will come on in and score, and a three-run double. A base is cleared out for Keller, and it looked like Raines had a chance to catch it, hit the wall, or hit his glove, and wound up going out. They give him a double. So Charlie Keller, a pinch hit three-run double. And just like that, they've taken a 4-3 lead. Wow. In comes Cupid's Childs, the 2-2. Ground ball to first on the bag to Gooden, but they score three. They've regained the lead. As Maryland in no mood to go home. Well, with Floyd gone, they're going to go to their bullpen. In comes Evan Phillips. He's pitched in both games, gave up a run in the first game, pitched a clean inning in the second. And the extra day's rest, obviously beneficial to him. Well, here's Andre Dawson, a 2-1 pitch. Ground ball to first, picked up by Fox. There's the out. They're going to need him to eat up some innings, though. Johnson, a 1-2. Drives at the center. Base hit for Johnson. He gets on. Tim Raines 0 for 1. The 0-2. Struck him out looking. Nice fastball in the outside corner. Fred McGriff replaced Pete Alonso. Only time he's had a chance to bat, he drilled a double and scored a run. There's a 1-2 pitch here. Swung on and missed, struck him out. That will end the inning. So McGriff at first now. Take a look at Alonso's stat line. He singled and scored, and for some strange reason, they just removed him from the ball game. Aggressive managing here. Frank Baker leading off here. 0 for 1 a sac fly. There's a ground ball base hit the other way. Sharply hit, and he's aboard. Babe Ruth, 2 for 8 in the series. 0 for 1 with a walk. There's the 0-2. Struck out looking. Beautiful curveball for strike 3. Jimmy Fox singles last time up. Throw to second and a steal. Steal for Baker. Fox, a pitch. Throw to third. This time they get him. A little bit too overzealous here. There's a second out. A 3-1 to Fox. Walks him. A pitch to Ripken, who's been struggling. The 0-2. And a balk is called. A balk. Ripken, the 0-2. Make it 1-2. Swung on and missed on a fastball. He got him. Ends the inning. And to the bottom of the fifth. Got Gooden, then Turner, then Murphy. The 1-2 to Turner. Swung on and missed. He got him. The 2-2 to Turner. Caught looking on a slider, strike 3. Murphy 1-0. Homer to ground ball the first down. Nice play at short by Ripken. Throw to first, he got him. 1-2-3 on a putout. Keyline, 1 for 10 this series, 0 for 2 today. The 1-1. Drives it to left center. Playable for Raines. He's under it, and he gets it for the outs. Babe Phelps, the 1-0. Ground ball to short. Turner fires and throws, and he gets him for out number 2. Brian Reynolds, the 2-1. Lines up the middle. There's a base hit. Will they take out Phillips here? They do. So 2 shutout innings are for Evan Phillips. Rudy Johnson to make his third appearance. Struck out his first time up, ground out in second. The 1-2. Caught looking, and down he goes. Well, Evan Phillips did his job. He pitched 2 solid innings here. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. And Gavin Floyd is definitely off the hook. He not pitched well, but well, they're going on their bullpen. Here comes Slim Jones. Slim Jones was cracked and was hit hard. An inning and 2/3 and 4 runs, an inning and 2/3 and no runs. And he's pitched 3 1/3 innings through the first 2 games. Sheffield, Jones, and Dawson. Once again, you're bringing a lefty against these righty batters, and it walks them. You're wondering the wisdom of this. A drive to right. This will be playable for Jones. There's a first to Ruth to get him out. Here's Andre Dawson, the 2-0. Drives it to left center, caught by Kaline. There's a second out. Charles Johnson is 1 for 2, 5 for 9 in the series. The 2-0 pitch drives at the center as a base hit. He's now 6 for 10. Tim Raines 0 for 2, first and third. And a wild pitch, a run will score. Boy, that's really unfortunate. And Sheffield scores. And this game's tied at 4. Tim Raines come on in when runner's second, a 1-0. Line drive and a base hit. Raines will drive in a run. And a Raines RBI single has made it 5-4. Freddie McGriff, the lefty, a 2-0. Drives it to left. This will be playable. That'll end the inning, but they scored 2. Slim Jones came on, and again, the lefties again. Here's Childs, Baker, and Ruth. Gooden's still in there. The 3-2 to Childs. Walks him. Baker. Single and scored. Rumble second. 1, and that's the only play he gets. Ruth 0 for 2. The 0-2 pitch. Drives it high. It is deep. It is going. No doubt about it. It is gone. Babe Ruth explodes with a big 2-run homer. It is now 6-5 for Maryland, and the back and forth continues. Jimmy Fox went for 2 at a walk. Here comes Rob Murphy. Walks him. 6 1/3 innings. Murphy making his first postseason appearance. Ripken, looking for his first hit of the series, 0 for 9. And a wild pitch to move him over to second. The 2-0. Drives it to deep center over the Dawson's head. That'll score in a run. And Ripken with an RBI double. It is 7-5. Kaline 0 for 3 today, 1 for 11 in the series. Drives it to right. This will be playable for Sheffield. He's done. There's that number 2. Phelps is 1 for 3 today. A 2-1. Ground ball to first. And McGriff to Murphy doesn't cover, and he's in there when infield hits. Reynolds 2 for 3. 3-1 pitch. Drives it. That'll be for extra bases. Reynolds with an RBI double. It is now 8-5. They have played it 3 runs here. Actually, make it 4. Boy, Murphy's getting bombed. Here's Teixeira to come on in here. Teixeira with his third at bat in the series. Runners a second, third with 2 down. There's a pitch. We pop up, and Chipper Jones has this to end the inning, but not before they played 4. They've taken an 8-5 lead. In comes Steve Farr. Farr pitched in the first game, gave up a hit, walked 2 guys, but that was it. And the second game pitched a third of an inning to finish the pitching duties for. So he's pitching both games here. Ground ball right to the pitcher, fires the first, got him. Turner, the Macho Man here, actually got a chance to pinch hit. There's his first appearance in the series. In comes Turner, the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Nice fastball. 3-1 to Murphy. Walks him. Pitch to Chef. Drives at the center. This is going to be extra bases. Over Reynolds' head. The question is, will Turner score? Yes, he will. And an RBI double. Gary Sheffield with an RBI double to make it 8-6. Jones, the 1-2. Down from the left side now. Struck him out looking out of any inning, but he picked up a run. 8-6 for Maryland going to top of the 8th. In comes Darren O'Day. The 0-1 to Kippett's Childs. 2 hits on a walk today. And he hit him. Baker, a 1-1. Ground ball second on a sec for first out, and that'll be it. Ruth, home run, a big 2-run bomb here. Gives team the lead. But throw to second out in time and a steal for Baker's second of the game. The 0-2. Swung on a miss on a big fastball. He's gone. Fox, the 3-2. Walks him for the third time. Ripken, double, and came off the Schneid here with a double and RBI. The 1-0. Ground ball to short, picked up by Turner, who throws a second. Not all in the inning. Spent a couple runners on, nothing doing. Bottom of the 8th here, and Jeff Nelson. Come on in. The 2-2. To Luis Gonzalez, who's pinch hitting. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here is Charles Johnson. The 0-2. Drives it. Nice catch there for Ripken. On a pop up. Here's Raines, 1 for 3 doing a run. The 2-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning. Kayline 0 for 4 today, as O'Day pitches the second inning of work. Pitch. Struck him out. Babe Phelps. Drives at the center. Caught by Gonzalez. Reynolds, 3 for 4 with an RBI. Lines it, but right at the second baseman. Not all in the inning. And Maryland coming on here as they're going to bring in Josh Hader. There's McGriff, then O'Day, then Turner. The 0 and a McGriff. Drives it. There's a base hit. Bo Bichette make his tournament, his playoff debut. A 3-1. Drives it. That'll be for extra bases. On his way to second. He is in there with a double. Second and third, nobody out. Here's Turner with 0-2. Ground ball to short. No play. They get the runner at home. What a throw. There's one down. David Murphy drives at the center. Caught. Nobody moves. There's two down. Maryland is doing, seems like it's clinging to dear life here on this lead. A 2-2 to Sheffield. There's a pitch by Hader. Line driving a base hit the other way. It's 8-7. Runner from first hits to third. There are still two outs. Bottom of the ninth here. And Gary Sheffield with an RBI single to make it 8-7. Chipper Jones 0 for 4 today. Is Hader looking to just put the exclamation point here? The 1-0. Lines it. There's a base hit. This game is tied. It is now 8-8. Josh Hader with a blown save. Runner at third with two down. Gonzalez to come up here. A 3-2. Swung on and missed. Strike three. Down he goes. Well, they go to the top of the 10th now. Wade Davis. Face Brian Jordan, who makes his series debut. Then Childs, then Baker. Bill Schrader in the ball game. He's making his series debut. Harold Baines is yet to do that as well. The 0-2. 2-9 with 48 saves, a 3.63 ERA, though. Struck him out looking at a cutter. Childs is 2 for 3 with a walk. 3-2. Ground ball to short. Trey Turner picks it up, fires the first, gets him. At number 2. Pitch to Frank Baker, the 0-2. Swung on a miss and a curve. He's gone. Ends the inning. And 2 runs by Florida to tie this game. Maryland doesn't score any here. Here comes Johnson, Raines, and McGriff. Hader was second inning of work. Pitch. Swung on a miss on a change. Raines a 2-2. Drives at the left center. This will be playable. Got it. Here is McGriff. 1-3 today. Drives it high, deep, at the track, at the wall. This series, it is gone. This series is over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. Fred McGriff sends Florida on to the division round with a game-winning 9th inning home run. 10th inning home run, excuse me. This game's over. And a 3-game sweep by Florida over Maryland. Unbelievable. An incredible, just an incredible series of events. Fred McGriff, solo home run, wins the game 9-8. for Florida as they move on to the second round. Well, for Maryland, 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For Florida, 9 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. The winning pitcher in relief is Wade Davis, who was 2-9 this year, picks up win in relief. Losing pitcher in relief, Josh Hader with a blown save as well. Um, Boy, you talk about just a terrible series of turn of events here. For Maryland, as they go down in 3 straight games, and they just didn't have it. They came into the playoffs for the first time in a very long while. The last time, going to the finals against Venezuela, eventually losing, but just not enough. And every time they brought in the lefties, they got hit. I think it's a really unfortunate because they had a very, very strong regular season, and they deserve all the accolades in the world for the season they had. It's really unfortunate for Maryland that their season ends in a manner which it did, but it did. And they didn't get maybe the pitching they're supposed to have. The bullpen sort of really disappointed. Didn't get the job done, especially the lefties. And that's just something that's very difficult to overcome in the playoffs. You must pitch well. That doesn't happen. You're going to be looking at the on the outside looking in, and that's what's happening here. I mean, Josh Hader pitches an inning and 2/3, gives up 5 hits, 3 earned runs, struck out 2, but gave that big home run for the blown save and a loss. And it's really disheartening, really heartbreaking for them. What a season they had though, and positive seasons for Jimmy Foxx, an MVP type year. Babe Ruth likewise. It got great pitching for Shane McClanahan and Denny Linkle. It just wasn't to be. Well, the final score here for Florida, they prevailed 9-8 in a wild game. They scored 2 in the 9th, 1 in the 10th, and they get the win from Wade Davis here. Time of the game, 4 hours and 20 minutes, 469 on hand. As this series comes to an end, and Florida will now wait for the winner, see who they're gonna wind up playing at the round number 2. Well, on behalf of JP, thank you for listening to this game. Please follow us on our YouTube channel, the World Baseball Association. We'll take a look at the next series, which will most likely be New York, North Carolina, New York. And once again, New York up with a 2-0 lead. After spanking North Carolina both games, we'll see if they can win the final game in a row and move on to the second round. So on behalf of yours truly, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Take care. See you next time.